So if you've been hanging around the channel, you know that one thing, I don't care what brand a tool is, I just want a tool that works fantastic at the best price I can get it. Also, whenever I am actually doing something, I want to put out the best product or do the job the best I can with the least amount of effort. So I think I found a tool here that's really going to do both. I've had this for several months now. I probably should have did a review on it already. This is a chisel sharpening jig. Now it's got some unique features that I want to show you. There's a lot of different chisel guides out there, but this one I really like because you've got these big, nice brass wheels on the outside. Now if you're using a smaller diamond stone, these wheels can go on the inside. And so if you have like a real wide plane that you're trying to sharpen and your plane is making it too far that it's going to come off, you can move these wheels to the inside. So that's a nice feature. Now this thing here, it is precision. I mean, you see how that comes in? I mean, it comes in perfect. But now this is what makes this set just absolutely the best system I can find. Because with any guide, when you put your chisel in it, once it's locked in, you can go through your grits and get a perfect edge. However, you pull your chisel out and then you need to resharpen it, after you've used it a while, trying to get that exact edge, every single time. Even with one that just has the lines on it, that line, are you at the top or the bottom of the line? With this particular fixture, you got this little pinhole, and then once you get that in that little pinhole and you lock this down, no matter if it is a quarter of a degree off, it's going to be exactly the same every time. Because it doesn't matter exactly what degree it is if you were off. However, I haven't found this to be off at all. Another nice feature is it has this solid metal, like a stainless steel stop back here. And so that my chisel, because these things can be razor sharp, it may not necessarily be dull when you go to sharpen it, and it would actually be so sharp that it could cut into the aluminum. With this, so I push forward to make sure that I'm all the way up, and then I go up here and tighten this up. And now I know I am at the exact right spot every time. And so with it being at that exact right spot, I just usually go about 10 passes. And you can see this edge here is, let's see if we can get up here. That is, and that's not even on the, sharpest one. That's the coarsest grit. But I can run this here, through my different grits. And every single time, we're going to be at a perfect angle. And that looks to me almost like a piece of chrome. So I don't know what you could do that would be better. Now, you don't have to use the sandpaper. This is a scary sharp system. You can use the diamond plates or whatever, but it doesn't matter what plates you're using. By getting this in that exact right spot every time and puts in that right, angle every single time is going to greatly speed up your process, get you a better finish. And then once again, if you're using a smaller diamond plate, you can move these wheels to the inside. I've used this with a 6mm, 1/4-inch chisels up to 2.5-inch planers, blades, and this has worked fantastic. I've probably sharpened maybe 30, 40 chisels with this, and it's still working perfect. All right, so I got these off of Banggood. They're having a big sale coming up, so I'm going to put some links down in the description. And if you don't have a chisel guide and are thinking about getting one, I don't believe for the price that you can beat this. And one of the absolute best things is you can buy this and this separate. So if you have already went and bought a different chisel guide that does not have the little pin that, for the block here to set it, This will work with other chisel guides, so you don't have to buy a whole nother chisel guide. You know, a lot of these come where you have to buy them as a set. So it's the same company, and it's like this is one and this is kit two. You know how they set them up on a multiple listing. But you can buy this separately, so I think that is also fantastic. That way they're not trying to force you into buying this if you don't need it, because there are some other ones out there that are very similar and that are working good. So if you've got one that works good and you know you just need to get that repetitive angle, you can just pick up the little angle fixture. And then if you don't have one, you can't go wrong with this one. So hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll be posting some more videos soon.